Dear students, welcome to USAPAN 2021. Well, I will be discussing and covering the business programs of the College of Commerce of the University of San Agustin. So specifically, I will be discussing majors, as you can see on your screen. So the first one is the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. The Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. And allow me to also discuss to you the new program or the new offering we have, which is the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship. So the BSBA program generally, whether you would like to go into marketing management or financial management, is an interdisciplinary and problem-focused program that utilizes an integrated approach to study the interrelationships among the different functional areas of business and examine how these components can lead to organizational success, whether you will be later on become an employee or whether you would like to own your business or run your own business. So we always have to assure for sustainability that you accomplish your goals, you accomplish your targets. And at the end of the program, the students are expected to appreciate not just the not just the components of business, but also the economic, social, technological, and even the legal environments within which all businesses must operate and possess the basic knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes to effectively lead organization and achieve desired results. To be more specific, if you later on enroll in BS in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, this is where we prepare the graduates for careers in general marketing, brand management, market research, advertising, distribution, sales, digital marketing, business development, and even public relations. We also provide the graduates with both the technical competencies and competencies required in the field and flexibility or the flexible mindset that is necessary to stay competitive and adaptive in a constantly changing business environment. You're very well aware that business or business administration is very dynamic. It changes in just one flick of your finger and everything else changes. So you have to be adaptive, you have to be responsive. For BS in Business Administration, major in Financial Management, we prepare the students for various careers in finance or financial management, as well as in their related fields, including, but of course, not just very limited to corporate finance, investment management, banking, credit, trust operations, insurance, foreign currency markets, money markets, and other financial securities markets. We also provide the students or the graduates with knowledge on financial institutions and technical skills based on established financial theories, methodologies in various analytical tools, promoting an outlook that is primarily based on ethics. As Agustinians, we're very particular about the Agustinian values, the Agustinian identity, of course, ethics is included, market integrity, regulations, good governance, and the competitive global perspective necessary for effective financial decision-making. While if you would like to manage your own business and operate a business while you're still students, the BS in Entrepreneurship is the right program for you because we prepare the aspiring entrepreneurs to acquire the skills, the values, the attitudes that will increase their chances of success in managing a business venture. We hone the competencies of students to identify opportunities, to manage the environment, to network, to gain experience, and of course, to develop, implement, and evaluate business plans. And also, we set up and manage their own business as students or work in any organization where entrepreneurial competencies are required. So the students under the BS in Entrepreneurship should be able to effectively and successfully manage their own business. So the program requirements for business programs for BSBA, major in Marketing Management, BSBA, major in Financial Management, and BS in Entrepreneurship are pretty much very similar. So allow me to present them to you. While you are students, you will be required not only to take examinations, not only to pass these examinations, but also to design, to create, to make your own product plan, your marketing plan, your production plan, your business plan, your financial plan, And of course, there's also a thesis requirement for all the programs under the business administration and entrepreneurship. Specifically for BSBA, you will have to undergo an internship program under be it in a private company or public organization. We also, as Agustinians, we also integrate service learning in our curriculum, wherein we help a community, an adapted community, and use our knowledge and skills to develop a certain skill in that community and make the community sustainable. We, of course, nonetheless have co-curricular opportunities. So we do not only study, we do not only make these kinds of plans, we do not only defend thesis, but as students, they also explore co-curricular and extracurricular opportunities. So for co-curricular opportunities, these are research competitions we join and win many times. We also join management quizzes, business plan competitions, or venture pitch competitions, and of course, leadership trainings. So allow me to share to you some of our activities. In the last 2 years, specifically more of like last year, this is before COVID. So in the pictures, you can see different events by which our students competed. Joined, had fun, and competed. So the first picture here on the top is an international research convention and competition that we joined, and we sent our students in these competitions where they gained best research, second in best presentation, and third in best abstract. That's for our students, and the faculty members who also joined won. In other pictures, this one, we joined the management quiz, which is held annually. And in the last year that we joined it, we championed it. This one is a research conference in the University of San Agustin, where also our students joined research presentations and won as best paper. All right. They also championed the best paper and won several awards in presentations and abstract. And this one is an Agustinian research conference participated by the Agustinian schools. And of course, our programs also won in here in paper presentation and even in abstract presentation. So let me tell you the subjects that are offered under the business administration and entrepreneurship programs. To be more generic on it, we offer fundamental subjects in finance, fundamental subjects in management and organization, fundamental subjects in marketing, and of course, accounting. So after that, the students, when they get the feel and the more develop interest into it, they are offered core subjects or core courses. Again, these are more in-depth, all right, in-depth. This is more in-depth treatment of the fundamental subjects, and we integrate OBE approach, wherein the students get to have a real experience of making marketing plans for a real company. We partner with these companies, of course, and then you get to communicate with the decision maker, with the manager, and then you design a marketing plan for them. You design a business plan for them, or you can design your own business plan and implement your own business, especially for entrepreneurship students. We also have enhancement subjects. So we do not only limit our offerings to what the CHED give us. We give students more than that. We whack our brains and pull people in the academe, all the faculty and the industry leaders to give you enhancement subjects or courses. And these are in the form of business communications, because if you're in the field of business, business communication, whether it's in written or oral communications, are very important. Business analytics is an emerging trend in business nowadays, such that if you would like to be a very effective decision maker, because in BSBA or in BS and entrepreneurship, we do not only hone students so that they can become employees, so that they can become advertisers, so that they can work in the bank. It's more than that. In the end, we would like them to become decision makers. We would like them to become managers. And business analytics is very important. This is making use of data in coming up with a decision. This is fact-based decision making. So we are not only more on the creative side, but also we are more on the rational side. So we're creative and rational at the same time. Mandarin, we infuse foreign language, which is Mandarin, into our curricula, simply because Mandarin, especially in Asia, is the language of business. I mean, even in the Philippines, there's so many Chinese people. You go to Asia, ASEAN regions, Asia, there are so many businesses run by the Chinese. All right. So with our feedback from the industry, they really say that Mandarin is a plus to all the students, especially from the University of San Agustin. So these are generally the subjects that we have. In the next slide, as you can see there, these are the pictures. We have many application courses, many outcomes-based enhancements or courses. So this slide is just an example. This is a culminating activity of advertising. So in their advertising class, the students come up with brochures, flyers, TV advertisements of our partner companies. So this is their culminating activity wherein they showcase their print ads outputs, and the TV advertising culminating activity is different. So this is one of the projects, or this is one of the outputs our students in marketing management has. This is, in the next slide, this is a product fair. So every year we hold the product fair wherein the students design products, develop products, and then they showcase it. So this is under the product management class. All right. And what's special about Product Fair 2019 is that we partnered with our community, adopted community, and we proposed, or we developed certain products for them. We taught them how to make these products themselves. And in 1 year's time, we are going to evaluate whether this is effective or not. But even if we partner with our community or not, there are students who are really business minded. So these students design their own products, have their products tested through this product fair, and well, voila, if it's successful, if they get very positive feedback from all the students in the College of Commerce, or all the university students, even all the teachers, so they make businesses out of it. In the next picture, this is these are pictures of exposure trips. So our students do not just stay in the classrooms and then make products. They do not just stay in the classrooms and make advertisements. They go out. Actually, in making advertisements, they also go out. They need to communicate with partner companies and then design marketing materials for them. They go out and talk to certain organizations so that products can be made and products can be developed. They perform different researches and use their basic skills, or the basic skills that they've learned. So this is an example now of an exposure trip, because if you think marketing is just into sales, into distribution, or financial management is just into banks, no, it's not. It's everywhere. Almost all companies, almost all organizations need a business administration graduate. All right, they need somebody into customer service. They need somebody into finance. They need somebody who will perform, who will design, brochures for them, etc., etc. So we expose students to different industries or to different companies, and this is an exposure trip that one professor organized for their students. All right, so may mga hats sila, because the hard hats, because this is in Global Power Corporation. And this one, Ephrata Farms, we did not do lago in Ephrata Farms. There is a goal for that, and that is to expose students to green marketing. All right, green marketing ang concept nila, and sustainable development. So another activity that our students joined in or participated and really did very well are these two programs of ASEAN organizations. So in the first one, for business administration students, our students competed. Actually, they joined first and then competed in developing a project that made use of business analytics. So they all had this data coming from one site, of course, where they were provided access, and then they had to develop a program for a certain group of people. All right, and they came up with Halaga. And out of all the entries in the ASEAN region, they made it to top 10. Okay, and that's one thing that we're very, very proud of. And then another one is they recently joined just in November, a leadership training under the ASEAN Youth Volunteer Program. Of course, it was hosted by the University Kebangsaan Malaysia. It was participated by many students and other stakeholders all over the ASEAN region. So during this pandemic, we were not only doing classes online and making adjustments, but we made sure that we had to keep up with the trend. So some of our students and professors organized seminars and webinars. One is the financial markets webinars, wherein we invited stock traders and then taught students from their real experiences, all right, and inputs. So we had a financial markets webinar, and last semester we also, in cycle 1, we also ran webinars, and then we call it the COC webinars. These are the topics that the students had to present. They invited speakers and presented this. The topics are the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic in the field of real estate. The other one is breaking barriers, diving into the role of the BPO. And the last, marketing. So they all did this under one subject only. Okay, so who are the people behind the success of the students? Of course, there are the parents, the family, the friends. But aside from that, within the school, the faculty themselves provide a very strong foundation for the development of these students. And these are the profile of our faculty members. The highest educational attainment, 25% of our faculty members have doctorate degrees, and the rest have master's degrees. So the least educational attainment of our faculty members are master's degree holders, even those who are part-timers. So even our part-timers have master's degrees. And so as you can see, we have 16 faculty members right now, and they are subject matter experts. They're experts in the field of finance, banking, marketing, distribution, and many others. Of course, the general management, business administration. Our faculty members are researchers, such that they do not only make research, but they do research presentations, be it local, national, and even the international venues. Some of them also have publications. All right. And we have 4 part-timers who are not only experts in their subject matter, but they are industry practitioners in the field of finance, accounting, marketing, and the government service, and of course, entrepreneurship. All right. So these are your faculty members, all right, the beautiful and the handsome faculty members who are not only teachers, but also are role models, manangs, nanays, lolas of their students, manongs, tatays, okay, you name it. So essentially, these are the faculty members that we have. We took this picture, or we had this picture taken when we visited the Philippine Stock Exchange in 2019 and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Of course, we visited other industries as well, production companies, etc. But I cannot flood you with too many pictures. So these are, I think, the 2 best pictures that I can find. So what about our graduates and what about our students? Based on the tracer study, which we conducted for our 2017 graduates, all our students are employed. As to employment status, because if you're a graduate of the BSBA program in the University of San Agustin in the College of Commerce, well, we're very happy to tell you that everybody gets a job. Okay, everybody gets a job. As to the employment year, as to the when you do get a job, right after they graduate or even before they graduate, the 62% of the students get hired. All right, and the rest get hired the following year. In the employment sector, where are they now? Most of our students, almost 70% of them, are employed in the private sectors, private companies. All right, and some chose to become self-employed. It means they became entrepreneurs. They ran their own business. And of course, some of our students with less than 10% are in the education sector and the public sector. All right, more and more students that are graduates of BSBA nowadays also, fortunately, get jobs in public organizations. All right, where it's more stable, of course. And another result of tourism of a tracer study where we can see which of our students who are privately employed are now in terms of industries. So majority of our students are in banks, okay, specifically in Iloilo City and even in Makati. So when we go to Manila, when we go to Makati, we always meet our students, and most of them are employed in Unibanks, all right, like BDO, Metro Bank, or many are from these banks. So you can see 28% are employed in banks, 22% in tourism, like the resorts, and even in the airline industries, we have BSBA students in there. 20% are in the service industries, 19 are in the wholesale or retail industries, and the rest are spread in manufacturing, BPOs, and other industries. So why take up a career in BSBA? Why enroll in BSBA marketing management? Why enroll in BSBA financial management? Why enroll in BS in entrepreneurship? It's simply because if you like employment, all right, no organization, wala isang organization na wala naga-need or naga-hire sang BSBA graduates. They always need somebody who has that background. Okay, so if you want employment, be it in the private sector, be it in the public organization, you can easily get a job. All right. If you would like to be an entrepreneur with all the skills that are developed while you are still students, well, this is still the right choice for you. So whether you would like to be employed, you would like to be entrepreneurs, BSBA is the right program for you. And well, hindi ka na makibot that even some of our students are entrepreneurs themselves. So while they're students, entrepreneurs na sila, yeah, they are they sell lots, they sell condominiums, they sell insurances, and they even sell their own products. All right. And taking up BSBA or BS in entrepreneurship will provide you with work life or study life balance. Okay, wherein you can, well, study, improve your skills, and at the same time have fun. So thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity. That ends my presentation.